I know. I just checked. The other one is uploaded, so I can do this one next. This isn't going to stop. This one is for my special friend who wants to know about Cornfed. We don't call her Foodie Beauty over here. Her name is Cornfed. And man, do I got something for you. Now, this is only for you. I'm sorry about not giving out too much information on Cornfed right now. I am kind of enthralled about what's going on in my own life. However, I can't help but share this with you. I do not wish anybody's demise. It's absolutely, I'm not gloating on anybody's demise unless they deserve it and that they have been given ample warnings by the Most High and they slap him in the face. Then I get to say what I want. We get to step on serpents. So get this. So as you can probably see, if you even care about Cornfed, this whole money mule thing is really coming to light, as I said a while ago. Even farther back, I don't even know. I was in the apartment. So let's say 5 months ago, I kept saying heart. I see something to her heart. Blood clot. Here it comes. I know, and listen, this is not a smile of her demise. This is more a realization of how in tune that my instincts are. And I'm not laughing at her demise. But I have been living in a portal to hell, from hell, with a whole bunch of evil entities. I just got outed from my boss who has some evil intentions. Now I'm living with Lithium Linda upstairs. This can't be anything more than a spiritual attack. However, I am putting all my faith in my brother that he's going to get me out of this. So I was kind of thinking about cornflower. Remember I said, I don't see her coming back to Canada. I don't see it. I do not see it at all. And I am asking in my very quiet times, she's like a test pattern for me because I see other things that I can't prove to anybody, including myself. It's regarding people that I lived around or people that are in my family and my own personal life. I can't see. I have no confirmation on the information that what I'm getting, if it's correct. That's why I get to see these things on Cornfed, because what I'm seeing, it's not at that exact time, but it's enough. Now I get to look back and go, oh my God. So what I'm thinking about myself or the messed up neighbors or my twisted sister or Lithium Elizabeth upstairs is on point. Like, it's not today. But in my last video, I was talking about going to prison. That doesn't mean behind bars either. Let's be clear. There's also a mental prison. Okay, just to be clear. So just so if you don't think that you haven't done any criminal activity, and you all have, but there's a mental prison that's equally as bad, if not worse. Okay, so we're clear there. So this is what I know about Cornfed. I don't know. I do. I said that I do not think this, I stated that I do not believe that she's coming back to Canada. And if she is, it is a small amount of time. Now all of this money mule has really come to fruition. I put it in the last video. That day that she came on the live and she looked like she had been dragged through it, that was the day that Salamander told her everything, told her enough. She knows that she is in serious. She knows in her quiet times. That's why she gets so upset with the people that say these things, because it makes her question it. But it's making her question it because she's already been told from Salamander that this is what's happening. but in a smaller degree. Like, she knows that he doesn't love her, and that he's a constant cheater. And she knows that she's only being used for money. And she knows that he's holding her passport if she doesn't comply with what she's doing. I believe this is a whole family scripted thing. I truly do. She also said this. This is something else I want to point out, because I only got this one today. Remember, she said she was going to go to Montreal? Look up what's going on in Montreal right now. That whole caliphate word that I said, it is now coming into fruition also. I don't know why I heard that word. She was the one that says that she is going to stay in Montreal. That's where all of this is happening. That's where this whole fucking... I tried to put up a video and YouTube said no. They put an exclamation point. No. Who was I talking about? I was talking about all those crazy people walking through the streets of Montreal, and how FFG is going to be affected by it, and how Cornfed has played into it. And I might have even said that it wouldn't be surprising to me if she goes to Montreal, because we all know fecal matter is there, ironically enough. Now, let's get to this little gappy part, because this is what I want to give you. This is only between you and I, because I owe you. If she comes back to Canada, I believe she's going to get stopped at customs and get dragged through. And she's going to finally realize the gravity of how deep she's into this, because she doesn't know. She knows that she's in trouble, but she's not grasping the gravity. I believe that now she is petrified to come to Canada. I do. If she does, she's getting pulled at customs. Absolutely. She's going to suffer a heart attack. A heart attack. I see this. There is a single-digit number in a book that I wrote down a long time ago. Dated it. Not a long time ago, but long enough ago. That I see for her. It's a single digit. I am not saying that if she has a heart attack, that she's extinct. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying that this would make sense to me about 5 months ago, 6 months ago, me seeing heart, blood clot to her. It would also make sense about the small window of time that I see if she comes back to Canada. I did say in a previous video, and I'm sorry to keep saying I said, that there could be something catastrophic happens to her on the plane with the altitude, and that it was going to cause a blood clot. When she lands in Canada, she gets dragged through customs. Her blood pressure shoots through the fucking roof because of the pressure of the girthiness of her and the altitude and all the stress from customs. She's going to suffer a heart attack. I'm not going to tell you the single digit. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I will tell you it is between now and 9 months. That's all I can tell you. I don't even want to make a facial expression about this, because it is what I see very, very, very serious. Okay. This is the last video I'm making tonight. I think that I forgot 2 extra blessings out here in the world. So for those 2 that I missed, that's 7 million and 2 so far today. Okay, say your prayers, you guys. Fucking evil is afoot. And if that ain't evil, it's parasites. Be careful out here.